Day 19 is among us. Are you excited?
Yeah.
We're getting down to the final
seven.
Final seven.
Final countdown.
Do-do-do-do. And welcome back.
Hi. Welcome, Sycamore Whiskey Club. It is day 19.
I got the top thing. we gotta check color.
We gotta check color. Hold on. Let me get the thing off. That's pretty close.
Very close, yeah.
Pretty close. All right. Open up the thing. Did you open up your thing? Do you know what it is?
Oh no, I was about to pour. I'm gonna pour first. The table is so far away. We don't have a table close.
Okay, so I got Benchmark Foolproof.
Ooh.
125 proof out of Frankfort, Kentucky.
And Benchmark, educate me here. Benchmark, I got Benchmark Foolproof too.
All right, Community Day.
Community Day. Now, remind me, with Benchmark, is that the same juice from Buffalo Trace? It's Buffalo Trace, right?
Yeah. Sure. Yes.
I could have swore it was.
I mean, Buffalo Trace owns like half of it.
Oh, got it. They own half of it.
I'm saying like half of the whiskey out there. It seems like Buffalo Trace owns.
Oh, got it.
But yeah, probably Buffalo Trace juice.
Oh, you open it up and I can smell it already. I'm not even putting my nose near it.
Caramel, vanilla.
Oh yeah, caramel. Huge caramel. Oh, this is what you expect when you smell like whiskey and bourbon. Oh man.
Get a little bit of pepper. Slightly.
Ooh. I got baking spices right there. Right at the beginning. Oh, bigger.
Oh, that's what I was smelling on the nose. Yeah. Like, that's a lot of clove and cardamom at the beginning. Yeah, a lot of heat on that one. I mean, it's 125 proof, so we would expect.
We expect some heat.
We'd expect some heat. It's clean palates right now. It was. I'm telling you, when we go in with these 120s, we need a warm up.
What would we warm up with?
I don't know.
What would you warm up with if we were doing this?
Warm up with the low gap. That's like a 93.
Oh, it's not a bad idea.
Warm up with the low gap.
It's a weeded.
Bavarian hard wheat. Aged in cognac still, copper stills or something like that. It's kind of funky, but I like it. Oh, but this Benchmark. Okay, that second one was better. That was better.
Still a lot of heat. Baking spices strong.
Okay, third taste.
Third taste.
Oh, okay, that third one. That third one's where it's at.
That is really yummy.
There is something
more caramel.
Yeah, a lot more caramel. Like deep caramel too, not like bright caramel, if that makes sense. Like a deeper, more
towards the toffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is yummy.
Like not overly sweet caramel. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Apparently we have a bowling alley upstairs.
Yep. Apparently I have a bowling alley upstairs. Cheers.
Cheers.
To kids.
That's why we're doing it in the office tonight. I'm trying to do it a little bit sooner for you guys, and kids are still awake.
Yep.
All right. I like this. To me, this is definitely one, like, it's either on a rock, I think, to maybe dilute it down a little bit, or you're like just taking a little bit. Like there's just a lot on the palate to process.
Yeah. I can get behind that. Nevertheless,
Now that being said, something like this on our shelf would be beautiful.
really,
Don't you think?
you like a benchmark foolproof?
Possibly.
Hmm.
Possibly.
I mean,
I think it would make a killer old fashioned.
I bet it would.
I think you could do a killer Manhattan out of it. I bet it would go great in a whiskey ginger. Like, I think it's
I
just...
bet deglazing with this with a big caramel hit.
Yeah. I have no idea what the price point is on that. I would be willing to
True.
give it up for that.
Yeah. What is the price on this foolproof?
I have no idea.
I don't either.
I have no idea. But what I will say is, like, I taste this and it's like your basic bourbon but elevated.
Yeah, it hits all the right notes
Mm-hmm.
in all the right places.
You got the caramel, you got the vanilla, you got the yummy baking spices. It's not overly drying, and it packs a 125.
Packs a
proof
punch.
Punch.
I mean, I'm
yeah.
pretty sure if you added a little bit of water, it's not going to change much of the flavor
It would
on the
open
diluted.
it. Yeah,
it would open it
It would
up.
open it up. But I don't know that you're gonna get anything more out of it.
No.
And I don't know, like, you could just get that nice Kentucky hug. The finish is just beautiful on it, right? Like, it peaks and it finishes off well. It doesn't have like a weird, sometimes, whiskeys can have a weird finish on them. It doesn't have any of that weirdness going on after.
Mm.
Like the one that was the one that was aged with the Amburana staves, like,
Yeah,
it
that
had
was...
that, had that weird that weirdness on your tongue after. You don't
Yep.
have any of that here. Yeah, especially after my palate's warmed up, I can sip on this.
Yeah, this is a treat for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Community wins, red and green.
I think so.
Yeah. So what would you rate this?
Oh man, this one's a hard one.
I know it's proofier than what you would.
But the thing is, I
Prefer.
like it
Yeah.
for all the right notes, and having someone, like, having a bottle at your house for people coming in to understand what the basic understanding of a perfect bourbon or whiskey. I think that this would be a 90E solid for someone coming in to understand.
Oh, okay. I
the
thought
levels.
you were about to tell me that this was the perfect
No.
bourbon. I was like,
No, I'm not saying.
Whoa.
I'm not saying that at all. I think it's a great starting point
Okay.
because it hits all the notes that you are looking for in a true. Well, there's no perfect bourbon. We all have our own different tastes, but this one, I think, hits the notes for what people are expecting out of a bourbon, especially one that's 125 proof. Because I'm not going to give someone who's never had a whiskey or a bourbon, I'm not going to give them a Pappy Van Winkle 15-year. I'm not going to give them an Old St. Nick right off the start.
No.
They're not going to appreciate it.
Molasses. I think that's like the darkness of the caramel that I was talking about. Like, it's a
Think
caramel, but it's like going into a bit of molasses. As I'm like almost completely done with my
Oh my
pour,
goodness.
I finally figured it out.
I could see molasses. Yeah,
I was trying to figure out that note. I was trying to explain like that darkness. It's molasses.
Okay, well, you have a little bit left.
I just have a little bit left. I've been enjoying this.
I got quite a bit, and that's perfectly fine.
Yeah. All right. So you're at 90. I'm probably about there. I was thinking 91 was the number that was like flashing in my head.
Okay. 90, 91.
Yeah. I've been rating things a little bit higher than you two, so we're starting to come
that's
together
fine.
a little bit more on our ratings. So,
Yeah. No, I
still
agree.
more gracious
having
than
it
you.
having it in our shelf, or I don't know what we're replacing. Probably none of it. Probably getting a bigger shelf. But yeah, no, this would be a good one to add, in my opinion.
I agree.
What about you? Would you add it to your collection? How big is your collection?
Our collection is tiny compared to some of yours.
Some of you guys have amazing collections.
We drink a lot of what we get when we get it. But
Yep.
we're slowly building it up.
Slow and steady.
Wins the race. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm finishing mine off.